Mike Jones Beats. Mike Jones Beats.
Gorilla edibles. And hey, don't forget the milk. Fall in love with healing yourself. CBD. Healthy. We have packages that will help you fully monetize your brand and events. Let's build you a channel that'll have you looking like a pro while streaming to Apple TV, Roku, Amazon, Fire TV, Samsung TV, and more. Visit us at www.netstarslive.online for more info. Netstars Live, making your streams come true.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up two fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. You got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah, why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold notes over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags?
BBN, Jack Frost, what's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. So we got a couple of things to talk about tonight. That's one. And the second thing I'm going to tell you, we got a couple of things to talk about tonight. We're going to be discussing security team, Tekashi's security team has been arrested. We have more information on that. So we'll be able to break down why this has happened. As we all knew a couple of days ago, that's when we know that there was going to have some problems with them. I had made a video. A lot of other people had talked about it also. But now we know more about what actually happened, why they're in trouble, and we're able to quantify some of the problems that actually happened. So we'll be able to have that discussion. Also, I still want to have this discussion about Fredo Bang and Lit Yoshi. I still want to kind of have that discussion. I still want to talk about that and how it affects and it is affected by NBA Youngboy. So we're going to have that discussion. And as always, at about 45 minutes into the show, I'm going to be ready, and we're going to be ready to, you know, talk about whatever else is on the docket that you guys might want to discuss. Why is there, let me see something real quick. Okay, there's nothing we can do about that. Is that glow shit that on the back? I was like, what in the hell? Why is that there? So that's some of the content that we're going to be discussing tonight. Also, Saloon is open. I'm gonna need a couple of minutes though, because I'm a little fatigued. I was actually, I've been working out both days, 2 days in a row. I'm a little bit fatigued, so I'm gonna need a couple of minutes to get myself together. Saloon is open though. With that being said, first thing we want to do is give appreciation to everybody that did the drop at the Saloon earlier today, and then we're going to keep it pushing, and we're gonna do roll call. So let's do those things first. How's everybody doing today? Leave it down in the chat. And could we drop some frost, please, if y'all don't mind? Y'all mind dropping some frost down there in the chats? Let's get all the frost dropped at once. Let's get let's do this right real quick. I'm only calling out drops. That's it from this morning. I'm not calling out anything else. Shout out to Tiandre Willis Sr. I think that should be it. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Use the whole man. Don't let nobody lie to you. With that being said, let's do roll call. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. He says, "You, what up, E. Simmons?" She says, "Salute BBN family, Jack Frost. We love you. Love you too, baby girl. How you doing? You know what I'm saying?" Who else we got up in here? What up, BBN Network? He says, welcome, come in, take a seat, hit that like button, become a member, join the green team. Join the green team. You can just become a member at any level, but we should be all trying to be bag swingers. If you want to be, if you really here, you're a bag swinger. You feel me? Like bag swinging up. So we should all be trying to be bag swingers, but all membership levels are definitely appreciated. Please don't feel like you're not. What up, Net Stars Live Urban? He says, BBN, my brother. What up, Ellen Esco? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? She's dropping them frost, or he's dropping them frost. Definitely appreciates that. What up, Dog Soldier? Says, peace, love, BBN family, Jack Frost. Love is power, my brother. That's a whole fact. Shout out to my cousin. Everybody say what's up to my cousin, Al Murder. He says, what's up with Shoddy? I'm guessing you saying Shoddy and Campbell. Who the hell is Campbell? What up, Ricky Castillo? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, my brother? He says, what up, brother? Hope all is well. All is doing kind of mediocre. How are you doing? I'm just fucking with you and shit. What up, BQ by me? Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. And they go Foot in the Ass Entertainment, dropping all of them frosts. Let's drop a ton of frosts down there. Let's get that chat rate up. Let's hit that like button. Let's let people know that we live tonight. Check this out. I want to say something, and I want to be extremely clear with this, and I want to be as transparent as possible. One of the problems that's actually happening right now is because they was having all of that negative, this is just my opinion, you can do whatever you want with this, because they had all of that negative energy around them. It's now being reflected back into internally. It's now affecting them and what they have going on. You can't have so much negative energy going on all the time. You just can't. For everybody that don't know, I'm going to break it down real quick to y'all what actually happened. The reason why Tekashi 6ix9ine's security team, we're going to be going over that. I got paperwork. We're going to be going over that today. The reason why Tekashi 6ix9ine's security team is being arrested, the actual reason is because what they did was illegal. If you are security, you can't, I don't care what you are, you can't pass yourself off as a police officer unless you're a police officer. Let's just be clear on that. That's one of the things in which they did do. They passed themselves off as police officers. That's one of the things that they did do. That was definitely a crime. Shout out to Rue. Don't nobody see them dots. Jones. That's one of them things that they definitely did do. That was a crime, because you cannot misrepresent yourself as a police officer. Another compounded issue that they did that happened because they did the first thing was because then they interfered with a police investigation. So they interfered with a police investigation. They also pretended to be police themselves. I'm just going to keep it a stack with you. I don't see any way in the world that these guys do not serve time. I'm sorry. Just like I tell y'all before, whenever these things happen, there's no way in the world that I can see that these guys do not serve time. Everything that they did, I'm doing something right now that's going to be something I'm about to show you in 2 seconds, so just bear with me. Everything that they did 100% was criminal. They literally chased down a person in public. And acted like they themselves were the police. I'm going to tell you right now, for everybody that's like, well, you know, like, because the person that they did it to was black, by the way. But I'm going to tell you right now, the police is not here for that. They're gonna hold these guys accountable. You better believe it. New York City don't play them games. New York City do not play them games. Give me 1 second. I'm getting something prepared and ready. I'm sorry that I didn't already have this prepared and ready for y'all. I didn't see it until a moment ago. Shout out to Lovely E. She says, hello, Frost, BB and family. Tekashi 6ix9ine helped to provoke the situation also. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say he didn't. Like, okay. I think they're already wrong on that side. Just so we can be clear, I believe everything that Tekashi 6ix9ine's security team did was wrong. Just so we can be clear. I know how people like to just to be clear, every single thing that Tekashi 6ix9ine's team did was wrong. That's basically what I was explaining just 2 seconds ago. So hold on real quick. I'm going to make sure that I email this to me, and we're going to be ready to show this to y'all in about 15 minutes. But I want to be clear about something. I was thinking about doing it tonight, but I don't think we're going to do it tonight. But I have some information that I might be divulging in the morning regarding some of the parties in this particular case. So I might divulge the information in the morning. I don't think I'm going to do it now. I got my reasons. I don't think I'm going to do it now. I think I'm going to do it in the morning. But this is not something that's going to be brushed under the rug. Like, if you really pay attention, if you really know what goes on, this is not something that's going to be brushed under the rug. I got a different question for y'all. Real quick. First of all, we have some extremely intelligent people in our community. We always have, even some of the people who I disagree with, and some of the people who I don't necessarily get along with. No, why am I going to attach allegedly, Brian Dixon? What's alleged here? Bryant Dixon, what's alleged? You tell me what's alleged first. And then I'll waste my time. Alright? You tell me what's alleged and I'll waste my time. How about that, Bryant Dixon? What is the video title, by the way, just so we can be clear? 6ix9ine manager indicted. Are they making a case against the rapper? So it looks like one sentence, but I said 6ix9ine manager is indicted. Should have been a comment here, but you know, didn't put it. And then there was a question: are they making a case against the Reaper? Wow, that should say rapper. Shout out to that shit. So I'm gonna ignore the rest of your comments until you tell me exactly where I should have put allegedly. Then we're gonna talk about that. But until then, I'm just gonna keep going with the show. Shout out to you. Real quick, so somebody hit me up. Somebody that's a part of our community. I think more than one of you also. I'm not gonna say no names. If you want me to say your name, put it in. Send me back to communicate back to me, and I'll tell people exactly what the conversation was. But other than that, so they hit me up, and this is in no way an indictment on anybody. So don't please talking about coming here and want to argue with me over something. So they hit me up and they made a point. They said, "Joe, they believe that the government is starting to is now making a case against 6ix9ine." That's what they said. The government is now making. They believe that the government is now making a case against 6ix9ine. That's what they said. I want to know who shares those sentiments. There's also some other things that it was told. 6ix9ine's not even in the country right now. I don't know how true that is. Okay, so Dog Soldier don't know exactly what happened. Tekashi 6ix9ine security team that he was using in New York last summer was just arrested. Pardon me, indicted. I believe they were all the way arrested. But I put indicted. But I believe they were all the way arrested. I believe they were arrested all the way to the point where they've already showed up in court. They've already had a court date. I believe so. Right? The reason why they was indicted is because last year sometime, Tekashi 6ix9ine was in New York City, in Manhattan somewhere. When he was driving around with him and his team, some dude pulled up and was like filming him and cursing at him and yelling at him or whatever the case was. And then when they started doing that, they wanted him to erase something off of the phone. He refused. So they chased him through the streets of New York, driving while he's trying to get away. Dude tried to flag down a cop and everything. First thing I want to say is this. I don't think dude's a snitch. Of course, he didn't do anything wrong to be snitching. But does anybody else think that is weird? Listen, does anybody else think that is weird that people keep talking about snitches this, snitches that, snitches this, snitches that, but ain't nobody get mad at dude for trying to call the cops over when he was having a problem with Tekashi security? I'm just curious, because everybody knows about this, myself included. So nobody else think that that's weird? All of these channels that get mad at Tekashi for snitching, which they should, because you shouldn't snitch. What the fuck are you doing? But I'm just saying, dude was trying to kill the cops on Tekashi's security team. He a snitch too, right? Shout out to the business dropping all of them frauds out there. I'm just saying, if you go by what a lot of these people use as criteria, right? Just saying. I see the drop. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to call him in 1 minute. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to just make sure I'm up and going. I don't want to call it and it don't be a good call. Copy. That's the only reason why we're waiting. I'm going to call it. Give me a minute. The fuck? Sorry, give me 1 second. I don't know what this is. Alright. ISIME says you pick a fight with 6ix9ine and you want to play the victim. First of all, just so we can be clear, I don't see nothing at all wrong with I see zero wrong with, just so we can be clear, I don't see nothing at all. I see zero wrong with a dude screaming out for the police when you got a couple of truck full of some random white niggas trying to chase you. Random people in general trying to chase you down. Please call the police. We don't want you to get hurt. We don't want other people to get hurt. We don't want just bystanders in the street. Y'all driving through the street like wild people. They trying to catch you. You trying to get away. We don't want you to hit no grand. We don't want you to hit nobody. I don't care what age or whatever the hell they are. We don't want them to get injured and get hurt. So I'm fine with whoever trying to make that not a thing. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that there are a lot of people that they say what they say, and I want to know what they think about this. That's all I'm saying. Nestars Live says he was in a turn calling him a snitch and ended up snitching. Yeah. Thank you. That's my point. Thank you very much. That's literally my point. He stopped to talk shit about Tekashi snitching. Right? Just to then get ran off and go snitch himself. What up to the Dean? He says, good evening. BBN, good evening, fam. Been a minute. What's up, brother Frost? Just chilling. How you doing, my brother? I'm not saying he didn't start it. I don't know who started. It was a yelling match. Niggas have yelling matches all day, every day in New York City. I'm just saying. New York City is weird. Niggas will just be walking past each other, get into a quick 2-second argument, and then go about their fucking life. Tell me where I'm wrong. Niggas will just be walking past somebody, get into it, yeah, fuck you, you rap bastard, and just keep walking. Both parties. Bump into each other, some weirdo shit,
keep going whatever way they're going, yelling and cursing at each other, and go right along with their damn life. So that's basically what happened. They was just crossing paths, yelling and screaming at each other. Then they wanted, I don't know. So what the fuck? I think the story is that dude had caught Tekashi on camera doing something that they didn't want to be public. Hold on one second. I think that's what the going narrative is, just so we can be clear. Just so we can be clear, all right? And I copy, I got you. Just so we can be clear. Dog Soldier pulls up into the saloons. Y'all gotta pardon me, my legs is done. The past 2 days, I've been getting ready to cross niggas up and kill niggas on the court, so my legs is kind of done right now. Dog Soldier pulls up into the saloons. For everybody that don't know, I'm not going to get the jacket this time, but Dog Soldier, he killed the dire wolf at some point in his life. If you don't know what a dire wolf is, I don't know. It's a giant damn wolf. He wears it as a coat. It goes all the way down to the ground. He got the head is hollowed out. He pulls it down and he looks out the dire wolf's eyes. He walks up into the saloon. He daps up the bouncer. He walks over to the bartender. He opens up his coat like this. You see a whole bunch of puppies. And the inside of his coat, they're comfortable. They're in little like strap things that just holds them up. They're like this. They're perfectly fine. They're not injured. He goes like this. The bartender says, "Son, I keep telling you, I don't want to. We bought one dog from you. That's it. We don't want any more puppies." He says, "But do you need them donkey bags filled?" Bartender says, "We always need donkey bags to throw at the haters." Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $10 drop. Who's next? Who's pulling up to the saloons next? The dean said there's a lot of entertainers that are known snitches that still got their hood passes. Just saying. Yeah, they are. Not for nothing. There are a lot of people who I know that have snitched that still got hood passes. I'm going to assume most of the people don't know. If those people were actually exposed, if those people was actually exposed, the actual snitches will get treated better. I'm just saying. Because some of these people that are snitches and some of the main people standing on the fucking the soapbox screaming at Tekashi. So I'm telling you right now, I'm just keeping it old stack with you. So be mad at Tekashi, but could we be mad at everybody? That's all I'm saying. It's the hypocrisy for me. ISIME says, but they were wrong for doing the most, smashing the phone, chasing the man down, and wonder what he's doing. They didn't want to get out. I don't know either. I think the going theory was he was smoking a cigarette. I think that's what the going theory was. He was like smoking a cigarette. He didn't want images of him smoking a cigarette getting out. But I'm not 100% sure, so don't hold me to it. I am not 100% sure. Don't hold me to it. But from what I gathered, they didn't want images of Tekashi 6ix9ine smoking cigarettes getting out. That's not the image they was trying to portray. And if that is the case, shout out to them, because too often nowadays people want to craft their image around their use of drugs and alcohol. So if that is the case, actually, shout out to him. What the fuck? For real. Yeah, so that's just, I don't know, I just see that as interesting. I got some paperwork over here. Hold on. I got some paperwork for us. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna break out some paperwork for us so we can look at some things, some documents. That shit is crazy. Like on some real shit though. Because look. I hate when they do that shit. I send an email and then they send it twice. What the hell? Excuse me. So, just real quick, I want to know, what do y'all think about that though? Like, what I mean by what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about the government or, you know, the powers that be or whatever the case is, might be turning on Tekashi and actually setting, trying to, what do y'all think about the government quite possibly trying to set Tekashi up and, you know, for him to now go down for some of the things that he might or might not have done? I want to know what you guys think about that. Because, look, I'm just saying, like, just from a standpoint of what I'm gathering, a lot of people are upset that Tekashi did not get any time. Would any of you change your minds about how y'all feel about Tekashi, about the whole not getting time part, at least, if he got in trouble and then ended up having to do 5, 6, 7 years? If something happened and he was able to get some time at all, would any of you feel a little bit different about Tekashi? Would any of you feel a little bit different about the situation? I'm curious. At the end of the day, you can't snitch. That's period. We're not doing that. But I just want to know how y'all guys would feel. Everybody say what's up to BQ Mommy, my sister-in-law. We got BQ Mommy up in the house. The dean says, when you are a celebrity, people are going to take photos regardless, but they wouldn't try that to Harvey TMZ. Just my theory. Agree with you. Agree with you 100%. All right, so hold on. This is, I'm going to show y'all some stuff real quick. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Whoops, wrong thing.
Rachel
Wrong.
Nick
I'm
Carroll
pressing all of
County
these things,
mother
all
says
the
that her
wrong thing.
15-year-old son was
Okay, here we go, bye. This is Homeboy's jump off. Thank you. Appreciate you. The dean says, by law, 6ix9ine was the one who struck the deal first with the state, but best believe others were thinking about it. The judge literally said that he has a very, very strong belief that other people actually were thinking about snitching, but 6ix9ine just did it first. Anyway, this is Murder Murphy, for everybody that don't know. That's him right there. Date of birth, height, weight. He's 5'10". Hey, looks shorter than that. Sometimes I can't recognize people in real life because I'll meet them and they might be taller or shorter than I think they are, and then you automatically I can't understand you. Sometimes I see people in real life and hold on. Let me switch this camera over real quick because this is some real shit, I'm telling you. I see people in real life and don't realize it's them till way after the fact, because a lot of you, I don't know how tall you are. So when I see you, I don't know who you are. Like, if I only seen a picture of you and I can't substantiate, I can't understand how tall you are and stuff like that. If I see you in person, if I don't know that's you, I'm not gonna know that's you. So there's a lot of people. I apologize. I know y'all upset. I sometimes have. Not all of you Instagram models look like y'all look on IG. Some of y'all look better in real life, to be honest with you. And some of y'all don't. I'm just keeping it a stack. Some of y'all look better in real life. Don't get it confused. Some of these women look a lot better when they decide to take all of that makeup off and put on just regular clothes and just be chilling. Some of them look a lot better, in my opinion. I think this one light-skinned Instagram chick came up to me and said hi. I just didn't recognize her. I thought I was in the way. She was a whole cutie. Anyway, let's get back to the show. Where's this thing right here? Share screen. So yeah, so this is Murder Murphy stuff. Like I told y'all, they holding him, or they arrested him, or whatever the case is. That's his information right there. That's Murder Murphy right there. Hold on, I got more. Let's look at this. The bond $7,500. Robbery first. Yeah, these dudes, they're not letting them off. And the freaking district attorney is pissed. The Manhattan district attorney, he is not here for any of this bullshit. Just so y'all know, Manhattan district attorney is not here for any of this. He is not happy. I don't think he's 5'10" though. I think they just approximated. They just asked him. He said 5'10". Shit. What up, Lewis? I think they was just like, hey, how tall you think you are? He just, random number. I don't know how tall he is and shit. I'm making jokes. Let's see what else we got. Hold on. We going through this shit. We seeing what I got. Hold on. Somebody sent this to me. I don't know if they want me to say their name. If they want me to say who it is, I'll call them out. But if not, I'm not. So DM me if you want me to call you out. If you want me to give you credit, I don't have no problem with that. Christian Cortez, pardon me. Yeah, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. The district attorney don't plan on playing with them. The district attorney put out a he's part of the Murder Murphy is considered to be head of security. So yeah, it involves the security team. Murder Murphy is considered to be head of security. For y'all that don't know. These are the 3 charges right here against Eduardo Cortez. Felony, first count arrest felony. E felony, 1 count. He got a B felony, 1 count, and a C felony. The first one is impersonating a police officer, E felony. The B felony is robbery with a firearm, and the C felony is aided robbery in the second. Yeah, I don't think they playing with these fools. I think this is the same one. No, this is the next guy. Hold on. This is more information on this particular the court the dates and everything about what's been going on with this so far. These guys is in trouble, man. They're not playing with them. They're not playing with them. They were not as untouchable as I think they thought they were. I think these dudes just thought they was untouchable. You feel me? They was feeling like they was untouchable. They was feeling like they could do whatever they wanted to do. Yeah, these are crimes. These dudes has done crimes. These are crimes. This guy right there, you see where it says Daniel, I think y'all can see my cursor, right? I don't know if y'all can see my cursor. Hold on, let me see what yeah, y'all should be able to see my cursor. Alright, so you see this? God dang it. You see this dude right here, Daniel D? That's the dude that's the ex-police officer. He's the one that, I'm not sure if they still locked up and said they had bond. There's no reason why they shouldn't be able to make it. This dude is the ex-police officer. Look, these dudes probably all served together at the academy. These 2 dudes is probably brothers. They all probably served together at the academy. Look, they all the same age. Anyway, this dude right here, Daniel D, That dude is the guy that's the police officer. He's the dude that was the ex-police officer that ran up on the cops and he pretended to be a cop. That's who that dude is. That's the dude that pretended to be a cop. After all of this shit happened, he realized he was in trouble. He tried to go to the police precinct and make a police report. Because remember, hold on, I'm about to put y'all on the game. Remember, one of the ways that these police get out of being held responsible for their actions is by going and filing a complaint against the person that they just victimized. That's another way that they get out of being held responsible for their actions. So what'll happen is the police officer will stop some random person. I'm not talking about all police officers, obviously. I'm obviously only talking about police officers that is fucking douchebags. Bad police officers. They'll stop an individual, they'll harass an individual, they'll hurt an individual, they'll beat an individual up, and then they'll go mark down resisting arrest as their reason. They'll mark down the person did this, the person did that, and the person didn't do any of these things. So what happened was, he was trying to use those same tactics. He said, I better go make a police report saying that I had a situation where some people was trying to shoot and kill me, because he knew that this was going to fall back on him. When he went to the police station and tried to make the report, a lieutenant came out. When the lieutenant came out and started asking all the right questions, he said, nah, I'm good. You know what? I don't even want to make a police report. And he turned around and he left. The Dean one said the crazy part is they are about to bring up all the videos on social media, and I'll put money on it that's going to use 6ix9ine's footage against them. First of all, just so we could be clear, and this is why I don't like the whole pretending to be something that you're not, or encouraging violence and ignorance. I don't like it, because you can just be saying something to just be saying something, but what will happen is that shit will come back and bite you. 6ix9ine didn't get locked up because there's no reason for him to be charged in this. That's why you hire security. So when stuff goes sideways, it don't fall back on the primary. It don't fall back on the individual who hired you. Like if you hire security and your security team go do, like, okay, so I hire security. How the fuck do I know what they're supposed to do and not supposed to do? Only they know. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not cursing at you, by the way. I'm just cursing for emphasis. But like, how do I know what they should do and what they shouldn't do? I can't be held responsible for their actions. I don't know what the hell they should do and what they shouldn't do. They know. That's why I hired them. If I knew what they should do and shouldn't do, I wouldn't need to hire them. I go hire some random rat bastards from the block and give them instructions. You understand what I'm saying? So that's part of the issue. Just so we could be clear, that's part of the issue. That's why you hire security. Pardon me. That's why you hire security to be a buffer. So now 6ix9ine there's no reason for them to arrest them unless they have some way that 6ix9ine instructed those guys to do whatever the fuck they was gonna do. Unless they have some way that 6ix9ine instructed them to do what they did, they don't have him on the hook for nothing. And then on top of that, this is literally what the security team is supposed to do. Take the hit. They did the thing. Free Treyway and the security. Free everybody. That's a fact. Let's get everybody free. Free Treyway. Free Treyway for real, though. Somebody said to me the other day, I was like, free Treyway. Somebody said to me the other day, they was like, yo, but those dudes is real criminals. Don't free those guys. It was a whole gang nigga too. This shit was funny. Oh no, I'm saying free nigga, free the gang. That's what I'm saying. But I was talking to somebody, a whole gang member nigga, a whole gang member. He was like, don't free those guys. Those guys is real criminals. Those guys is real criminals. And he from Brooklyn. He's like, those guys is real criminals, man. I'm saying free the guys though. I just thought that was funny. I got into it with the motherfucker. We ain't really get into it, but I'm like going back and forth like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're out by now. There's no reason why they shouldn't be. I'm pretty sure they're out by now. If they got bond or anything set, like why wouldn't they be out? 6ix9ine just bought a $500,000 Ferrari and gifted it to somebody. They only make 10 of the damn things. Only make 10 of the damn things. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're out. This shit is funny. This is weird. Niggas is weird. I don't know what to tell you. Niggas just be saying shit. You like, are you sure? We could get to the Fredo thing in a minute. Hold on, I got a little bit more paperwork over here that I want to show y'all in regards to this particular case. What a dog soldier. I got a little bit more. I got a couple more of these I want to show y'all in regards to this case. We'll get to the Fredo case in a second. Give me a minute. I ain't gonna leave it. I'm not gonna leave it out. So that's Christian Cortez. Hold on, I think I showed you that one already. Hold on, let's go to the next one. I got like one or two of these in here double, so I might accidentally show y'all the same one twice. Is that the same thing? Christian Cortez, same one. Alright, hold on. Is Eduardo Cortez. The incident happened August 9th, 2020. He got arrested July 19th, 2021. That's his defense attorney. Shout out to that guy. Next court date, October 27th, 2021. October 27th. We might pull up for these court dates. Not for nothing. We got to get back into the courts anyway, so we might be pulling up to some of these court dates. 6ix9ine was one of the most streamed artists last year. He has a lot of money. He was one of the most streamed artists last year on Spotify. Shout out to Rude, don't nobody see them Dots Jones. Said, how the hell is 6ix9ine still making a great amount of bank to stay afloat? 6ix9ine is one of the highest streamed artists on Spotify, so that probably means on all medias. Any documentation of what occurring before? Yeah, 6ix9ine's streaming numbers is crazy. That's a fact. Oh shit, I thought I was showing y'all the screen. Hold on. Boom. Alright, so here we go. Who's this? This is the detective. See that guy right there? Daniel, whatever the hell his name is. You see this guy? I don't know how to say that guy's name. I don't know how to say it. I've tried like 3 times during the damn video that I made today. I think I failed every time. So we're just gonna call him DD. So this guy right there, that's the dude that pretended to be the police officer specifically. He's the one that ran up on the police and told the police that he impersonated the police officer. That was him. He did that. That's a felony, an E felony, 1 count. It's not an arrest charge, not an arraigned charge or whatever it says. Then there's a B felony. That's when he displayed his firearm. They did pull out a taser. I think that's the firearm that they're speaking about. That's the top charge. Then he has the misdemeanor, the false report incident that he tried to do that he wasn't able to do because he walked out because he wasn't able to talk about the bullshit. They figured out what he was saying. Then there's the C felony, not an arrest, and that's the robbery 2, because he was there, I believe, holding the firearm that allowed for the other individual to take whatever it was from them or whatever the case is. So I think that's what that is. I'm not 100% sure. Hold on. God dang it. Peruta. I'm not even gonna try that. Hold on. I'll answer that in 1 second, Dean. Now I understand what you was asking. Yeah. But it looked like they still going light on dude, not for nothing. I could be wrong though. Hold on. This is the last one I got. They got different he has his own lawyer. Alright. Let's answer this question real quick from the Dean. The Dean says, Frost, is there any documentation of the security staff impersonating officers on any fans, or if other people come forward with the same action happening to them? I have no idea, but they're not in trouble for impersonating a police officer to the people that the complaint. They impersonated the police officer to the actual police. Yeah. It wasn't to the fans. Like, it was to the actual police. I doubt that there's more documentation of them doing such a thing. Basically because it's so stupid, they shouldn't have did it in the first place. But I'm going to tell you what I believe happened. I believe they knew that they can't, obviously they know they can't be dropping. Also, another reason why they're in trouble for impersonating police officer could have been because their cars that they was driving had flashing red and blue lights like they were police officers. So they not only, they had police lights on their cars. So yeah, these guys, they're not going to be able to get out. I don't see how they should be able to get out from under that. That's my point. I don't think that that's something that they'll be able to get out from under. I think that this is one of those points where they're just going to look back at each other and say they got us. They got us good. We might have to live with this one, fellas. Yeah, so yeah, no, he was impersonating. They driving around with cars with the red and blue lights on it and and sirens and shit. Emmanuel says, that's not how fans come forward. That's snitching. You funny, Emmanuel. All of the funnies. All of the jokes. Emmanuel got them. No one else has any jokes left. Emmanuel is now the owner of every joke. Emmanuel is the sole owner of every joke. From now until the end of time. Shout out to Emmanuel owning all of the jokes. No one else could speak jokes. Matter of fact, we're gonna take the letter J and we're gonna make sure that anytime, every word with the letter J, O, K, E, and S in it at the same exact time, no one can say those words except for Emmanuel. Anyone else saying those words will be immediately incarcerated. Yeah, so they was impersonating police, so yeah, they're in trouble. They don't play that in New York. I don't know what they doing about that anywhere else, but they taking that shit personal. Hold on, let me tell you what the DA said. They taking that shit personal. For real, for real. Hold on, let me tell you what the DA said. Do y'all understand they was chasing people through the street and somebody could have got hit? So many things could have went wrong. So the district attorney, hold on, let me get the district attorney, Cyrus R. Vance Jr. He had announced the indictments on Monday. Basically, they're charging all 5 individuals with first-degree robbery, second-degree robbery, and first-degree criminal impersonation. He said, a celebrity entourage is not a police department, and Manhattan is not the Wild West. As alleged, these highly compensated vigilantes caravan through the streets of Harlem with sirens flashing in order to track a man down and steal and break his phone. Along the way, a retired NYPD detective tried to cover up their conduct by lying to his former colleagues and repeatedly claiming the victim had threatened to shoot them. False reports, especially about firearms, can carry devastating consequences, and fortunately, no one was injured or killed in the actual police response. Yo, what would they have did if the police officers hear that these dudes got guns and they start shooting the whip up? Like, what would they have done? I want to know. Like, where would we be right now if the dude would have stopped those police officers and said, yo, they was waving around the gun, the police would have jumped on the horn. They would have jumped on the horn, gave a description of the vehicle, had all the other police run down on the vehicle. They run down on the vehicle, and the next thing they know, they murder those people inside the vehicle. What do they do now? I'm curious. I'm curious. Anyway, we're going to stop for a quick break. We'll be right back, so everybody, don't goes nowheres. We're going to have a real quick commercial break. So I don't know if we want to call it a commercial break. It's not really a commercial break. We're going to spread love to some of the people that's a part of our community doing these things. We'll be right back.
I be on my grind. It be on my mind. That's why I keep that pine. When I'm on that grind, I be on my grind. It be on my mind. That's why I keep that pine. When I'm on that grind,
I get it and go, call that a fast break. Young cash cow and all I eat is steak. The pill game been booming, you fuck boys late. Your whole team rib touching, you the only one ain't. You hang around some real niggas, you the only one ain't. If I fuck with you, my word good as the bank.
Damn, if I knew 2 days ago what I knew right now, I wouldn't even be in this shit.
Sorry about that. Anyway, let me answer some of these things that not sorry about the break. Sorry about I came back and I was busy looking at something. Real quick, I want to answer some of these things that Emmanuel said. First, Emmanuel said, so there's fans come forward that snitching. That was a joke. All of the jokes. He says, I told you 6ix9ine not rolling with the cops. Also, yes, I agree with you. I think this proves that 6ix9ine is actually not protected by the police. So all of these times that these rappers are saying that he got cops with him, he does not have cops with him. So you mean to tell me all of these rappers talking about, yo, we don't want no problems with 6ix9ine because he with the cops. So you mean he's actually not with the cops? Is that what you're telling me? Wait, hold on. So 6ix9ine is actually not with the cops. I'm just saying. He says, I told y'all 6ix9ine not rolling with the cops. He not no snitch like dude in the yellow. What dude in the yellow? Name one time 6ix9ine went to the police station like, help me. The time that he got his shit stolen. Okay, stop. Is reckless driving one of the charges? Reckless driving, I don't know. It could be one of the charges. It shouldn't be hard for them to figure out about reckless driving. There's cameras everywhere. How do the cops know it's a false police report? First thing, you do know that they have the incident on film, right? They have the actual incident on film. Nowhere on film do I remember the guy having a gun. That's how they know. See, he was recording, but his girl was recording him. They have the I'm going to tell you one more time, Emmanuel. They have the actual incident on film. The dude never pulled out a gun. Okay? I'm hoping that's good enough for you. Like, how do they know that didn't do go to the police station? I told you how they know. It's on tape. It's on film, man. Why they believe in the victim? It's on film. It's on film. Why would they? So hold on, Emmanuel. I got a quick question. Are you asking why the police believe in the thing that they see on film? Is that what you're asking? Oh man, how will those police believe in the thing that they see right in front of their eyes? Is that what you're asking? I'm curious. Are you asking? Hold on, Emmanuel. I just want to be clear on this. Are you asking? Because this is what it sounds like you asking. Are you asking why the police are believing what they could see on film? I just want to know. Mary says, of course, dude gonna say, no, he didn't threaten them with a gun. I know I wouldn't say that. Matter of fact, no. They have it on film. Once again, I'm gonna say that again. He was filming them, but his girl was filming him. They have it on film. He didn't pull out no gun. Shout out to Dog Soldier, the $11 drop. Dog Soldier's already in the saloons. You hear his dogs outside, they howling. The dogs start howling so loud that the haters that's across the street screaming out, no Roger, no rerun, no rent. They stop yelling as they look into the sky. And they just hear the wolves. Oh. The haters start backtracking. They don't want no problems with the Dog Soldier. The haters are gonna take the rest of the night off. Shout out to Dog Soldier, bringing his wolves around. He ran all of the haters off. They went home to go eat old food. I don't know what the haters eat. I have no idea. Shout out. Shout out to Funny Ass Entertainment. Shout out to Funny Ass Entertainment with the $20 drop. He said, yo, run that video one time. Shout out to Funny Ass Entertainment with the video drop. We ran a video. Apparently, I ran the wrong one. Shout out to Funny Ass Entertainment with the $20 drop. Funny Ass Entertainment pulls up into the saloons. He walks in. He has a long scarf around his neck. He has like one of those hats, like, you know what directors wear? You know those what the directors wear and shit, like in those, or like in the movies, like from like the 20s and the 30s and shit. So he has one of those hats on. He has a long scarf on. He has a black coat, and he's smoking a cigarette. But he has like one of those real long filters. The filter's like that long and shit. He's smoking a cigarette, and he strolls into the saloon. He's feeling. I want to do a funny walk, but I can't because my legs is fucked up because I've been exercising all day. He strolls into the saloons. He looks around. He's blowing the weeds everywhere because that's what he's smoking in the filter. He walks up to the bar, to the bouncer. He says, "How you doing, my good man?" Bouncer shakes his head. He strolls up to the bartender. He looks at him. He says, "Hey, I got this new idea." The bartender says, "What's the idea?" He said, you know how we have this new thing called film or photos, right? Bartender says, "Yes." Funny Ass Entertainment says, "What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a lot of photos and I'm gonna put them together and I'm gonna run them real quick so the picture look like it's moving." The bartender says, "That'll never catch on." Funny Ass Entertainment says, "That's my plan and I'm sticking to it." Bartender says, "Is there anything else you need?" He says, "Yes, I plan on going upstairs to the ladies. If my wife comes in, I went out the back. Foot in the Ass Entertainment. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $20 drop. He goes upstairs to go hang out. Not do much more than just hang out, because he's a married man, with the ladies. Emmanuel says, damn, can we agree dude was out trying to trick someone off the streets, free the security, they fell for the trap? I don't... All I'm saying, I'm not saying it was a trap or nothing. All I'm saying is, dude didn't pull no gun. We ain't doing that, right? We ain't doing that. Dude didn't pull no gun. He could have lost his life. Those police could have ran down on that vehicle, shot him and his woman up, and killed both of them. That was irresponsible of them to do that. And I don't really, it's really not nothing to really joke about. A lot of people die like that. Alright? You know I fucks with you, and I'm not going hard. I'm just explaining it. A lot of people die like that, homie. They were wrong. They were 100% wrong. And that also just goes to show you, like, we live in a fucked up society where all you got to do when you have a problem with a black person is just threaten you're going to call the police. Let me tell you some shit that happened to me the other day. So I was sitting down somewhere in, like, it's a building at a place. Foot said, nah, man, I'm up here. I'm scouting these ladies. One of these ladies is coming home to the Foot household. Anyway, stupid shit. What was I telling y'all? God dang it, I forgot where I was at because I started laughing at that stupid shit. What up, Net Stars? He says, what if they make a deal against 6ix9ine to beat the beat? I don't understand what that means. So I'm not here for that. A lot of people get off by accused. Oh, so I was at there's a building somewhere in Manhattan. I'm not gonna get into it. It's not important where. So I was sitting down and I was actually playing my music. Boom. So I was sitting down playing my music and the security officer came over there. First thing he started doing was, he ain't say nothing. First he walked past me and he came back and he said, you can't play your music here, this and that. Right? So I'm like, and then he started lying to me, actively lying to me, saying that, yeah, there was a guy over here playing the music and the police came. So I looked at him and I'm like, well, okay, call the police. So then he tried to lie a little bit more. So I was like, yo, anyway, I'm about to go stand over there, right on where it's not public property. And he's tried to also then tell me that the police was gonna go get me over there. So the point at which I'm trying to make is that it's already ingrained in our society that if you have a problem with a black person, tell them that the police is coming. So whenever anybody tells me the police is coming, I say call them. Very rarely do I hear the police is coming and I bounce. Like, I would have to 100% be in the room. I usually say call them. Because the last thing you want to happen is somebody call the police after you leave and the police can't get your story. That's one of the last things you want to happen. That's how a lot of y'all get warrants that you don't even know about. It'd be a warrant out for your arrest. You don't even know. The police be looking for you to talk to you. You don't even know. Because you got into some random situation with some random motherfucker. They called the police and you left. And the motherfucker either knew enough about you, got you on camera somehow, or some weirdo shit. And then the next thing you know, you got problems that you don't need. I don't know what to tell you other than that. What happened to all them 6ix9ine? What happened to all of them 6ix9ine lawsuits he had against them? Which one specifically? If you say a specific lawsuit, I could probably tell you off of the head what happened. Be honest with you. So I need to know which lawsuit you're talking about specifically, in order for me to be able to. Cause he had a couple of different situations. I think they had the one situation with the kid that he grabbed phone or something like that. I think he gave the kid a little bit of bucks and he like took a picture with him or something. So I don't know which lawsuit are you talking about. You tell me which lawsuit you're talking about, I'll be able to better answer whatever. What time we got? We an hour, 5 minutes in. Whatever y'all want to talk about, bring it up. This is far enough into the show that we could discuss whatever you guys also want to talk about. We love just discussing what you guys want to talk about, just so we can be clear on that. The girl got shot in the leg. I'm not 100% sure what's even going on with that currently, to be honest with you. I'm not sure she has a lawsuit against them at this point. I haven't heard anything about it. I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that they settled out of court. I haven't heard anything about it. Manuel says, Jack, there was 16 minutes left on chicken. For everybody that don't know, Manuel works somewhere where they make chicken or something along those lines. What up, Teron Herring? Haven't seen you in a while, my brother. Hope everything is going well. Emmanuel says, Jack, there was 16 minutes left on the chicken. I told dude, can he wait? He got mad because he has to wait. And I'm like, sorry, can you pay and park in the front? We can take it out to you. He said, you can't control how other people accept what you say. Right? Their responsibility, how they accept what you say is not your responsibility. I'm not sure what Putney ass is laughing at. What did I say? The whole NBA YoungBoy situation, I am 100%, okay, no, not 100%. I would not be surprised. The way that it sounded, NBA YoungBoy in his camp is just out there snitching on niggas, getting niggas off the street. This is why I don't like having problems with people. The main niggas, once again, the main niggas out here snitching on niggas be the main people acting super tough for no reason. Think about it like this. 90% of the problems I've had on the internet, if people are actually telling the truth about the things that they accuse me of, were just people snitching. They weren't snitching though, they was lying. So there's a big difference. But that's just what the world is, man. That's why stop accepting all of these negative commentations, communications from people. Oh, he's sad. Oh! Oh. It's not funny. He's sad. Aw. Get that man his chicken. Get him 2 chickens. I don't never worry. I'm never concerned like when I go somewhere and they don't have the thing that I want or I gotta wait, because I'm gonna get something extra. So don't never bother me none. I'm gonna get something extra. There's something that I did not order that I'm leaving the store with, and it's gonna be given, not taken. Emmanuel says, no, I'm not paying or moving till my food's done. My boss called the police because he wasn't trying to pay or move. And we had, oh, I understand what you're saying happened. Dude was in the drive-thru. How do you leave that part out? Now, if he was just on the line, this whole conversation don't mean shit. So he was in the drive-thru. And while he was in the drive-thru, you said, yo, you gotta wait 60 minutes, the chicken's not done. And the motherfucker said, I'm not moving. Oh, man. Nigga said, I'm not moving. Yo. Oh, man, I don't know what to think after that. That's why you told him he could pay and just go to the... I don't know what to think after that. I don't know what to think. Yo, look, homie, man. The chicken is not going to be done. But that means everybody's chicken ain't going to be done for 16 minutes, right? So if he's that big of a problem, I don't know. I probably would have just went outside to the car and that everybody after... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what you're going to do. Y'all did it. I don't know what y'all did. You said y'all called the police. I hope they handled it. I hope nobody got in trouble too bad. I hope he was just having a moment. sometimes we have moments and shit, right? Like sometimes we just have moments, and shit happen, and we have these moments in life. You just had a moment. Nigga said, I'm not moving my car. Was he black? This chicken is gonna get in my stomach. he was not here for none of these shenanigans. He said, you rat bastards, I'm gonna go pull the car around, and the next thing I know, you're gonna get my order to that guy in back of me. I'm not going nowhere. Oh man, I don't know. You can talk about all the black celebrities being sellouts. I don't really care to bash anybody, but you know, if you feel like you need to just talk about all that negative energy, I'm not gonna kick you. Talk about it. He's like, yo, you're getting up to the leader's line, and you're gonna give my food to them rat bastards behind me. I know what you're planning on doing. I'm not going nowheres. He said, yeah, y'all ain't no help. We called you to help us, and instead you were... Wait, hold on. What happened when you called the police? Police came when the chicken was coming up, and they was getting on our ass saying we're wrong. I'm like, sir, this guy's causing the problem. He hasn't paid. The cops said I argued and I told them to F it. So y'all called the police. Can we clap it up for those police? The fuck are you calling me because this dude don't want to get off of the line? Can we clap it up for the police? Can we clap it up for those police? Did you get any of this shit on tape? I want to know right now. Did you get any of this shit on tape? Clap it up for those police officers showing up to the situation and realizing why in the hell did these niggas call us? Yes, we need to get coding in these streets. That's a fact. I mean, in these schools. Like, yeah. Like, hold on. So y'all called us because this guy is on the line and he don't want to move until you give him the food that he's willing to pay for. I'm going to say that again. Listen to me real close, Emmanuel. So y'all called the police because this guy's on the line because he want to get the food that he wants to pay for, and you guys are a restaurant. Do you understand why the police is like, you niggas is stupid? Yo! I swear I wish I was there. I would have laughed so hard. I can't even explain to you how hard I would have been laughing. I would have been on the floor. I would have physically, literally, had been on the floor. I would have been laughing to the levels of hilarity that I would have been going through, would have been having to been registered, measured on a Richter scale. What the fuck? Good brother Steve said we could be positive without escaping reality. We can't draw support from rich black people to help solve our problems in the hood. That's a fact. Not being negative. So you're saying that rich black people don't do anything to help the people in the hood? Or are you saying that rich black people don't do the things that you want them to do to help the people in the hood? It sounds to me like you're saying that rich black people aren't doing the things that you want them to do. Huh? Then maybe you should get rich. And then you can do all of the things that you think these rich black people should be doing, right? Right? Oh, you just want to have control over what other people do with their money. Okay, I get that. Shout out to you, good brother Steve. You want to have a positive conversation about what other people need to be doing with their money. Emmanuel says the people's food behind him was ready, but he was trying to buy it. he was just there and trying to move, and no, he didn't pay. We asked him to. He said no. Yes, he's not gonna pay until you ready to give him his fucking food. I'm on this guy's side. I don't know what to tell you. I love you, Emmanuel's. I love you, Emmanuel's. I love yous. But I'm on this guy's side, man. Personally, myself, I would have paid for the food and pulled the car around. I'm just going to keep it a stack. I would have paid for the food, pulled the car around, got up out the car, and went inside this fucking place and waited. and I would have got me a free drink, and I would have got me a free, like 2 free items. I'm telling you what I would have did. I'm telling you what I would have did. I would have got 2 free items. Y'all got like pies or something in there, right? I would have got like 2 free items. But that's what I would have did. I don't know what this other guy's bargaining skills are. This other guy might not have had the bargaining skills to have been leaving with anything extra. So he just wasn't on that type of time. Shout out to him. I don't know what to tell you. So good brother Steve, is that what you want to have a conversation about? I'm just curious. I mean, if you want to have a conversation about what other people need to be doing with their money, sure, why not? Where you at, good brother Steve? I told you we could have the conversation. Don't you want to talk about what other people need to be doing with their money? Good brother Steve, where you go? I was eating earlier. Anybody know why good brother Steve left? I said we could have the conversation, right? Anybody know why he left? Where you at, good brother Steve? You want to talk about you want to talk about all the things that other people should do with their money, right? Where you at? Emmanuel says, what if you was the guys behind them waiting for your food just because one asshole acting like a kid throwing a tantrum? Once again, I would have paid and pulled around. Copy? That's what I would have done. Just so we could be clear. Not trying to pay in park and wait for the food like I would have paid and pulled over. Just so you could be clear, that's what I would have done. I'm just also not saying the fact that he decided not to do that to me doesn't make him wrong. Not wrong enough to call the police on him. That sounds to me like all of that is a you guys issue. You guys didn't have the chicken ready on time. Okay? You guys, what the hell are y'all doing back there? How y'all didn't have the chicken ready? How about that? Emmanuel, hold on. Emmanuel, how come y'all didn't have the chicken ready? How come he gotta wait 16 minutes? I'm just asking. Why he had to wait 16 minutes? Why couldn't he just get the food when he paid for it? I mean, when he pulled up and why he had to wait? Why wasn't y'all guys ready? Isn't that like y'all one job? Emmanuel says, what if you was the guy? But I already read that. Good brother Steve says, I said we can't draw support from rich. Yes, you can't draw support from rich people. You can't draw from the rich people's bank account and get them to do the things you want them to do, right? I mean, I know you're wording it differently. I get it. I mean, I have comprehension skills. But if it's not that, then what do you want the rich people to do? Because they're always coming out publicly and talking about the different things that they believe in. They're always casting verbally and through Twitter and through Instagram and all of these other forms of media. They're always expressing their belief system, so they're telling us where they stand on issues. So I'm assuming, so they're supporting issues on Instagram and verbally. So what kind of support are you speaking about? Just so we can be clear, what kind of support are you speaking about, good brother Steve? Because all of these celebrities are all over social media all the time putting support towards all of the problems of the planet. That's a fact. So what kind of support are you talking about? Just so we can be clear on this. You keep calling them rich people. So what kind of support are you talking about? Feels like I'm back. I'm thinking I'm back. Oh, Rich Brother Steve ended off by saying, I'm not putting demands on what others should do with their money. Are you sure? Are you sure? So what kind of support are you talking about? Hold on, I'll read the whole sentence over real quick. What do y'all think good brother Steve is talking about? Could y'all put some, because I'm just curious. Some of y'all might have the same opinion as him, and if you do, express it. But what do y'all think kind of support he's talking about? Because when I look at social media, these celebrities are always talking about the support that they're giving to various different things, a litany of different issues. So what kind of support could he be talking about? I'm just curious. They're already verbally supporting things. They were already showing up with their actual celebrity and going to rallies. So they're physically showing up to places and they're verbally showing up to places. What kind of support are you talking about, good brother Steve? I'm just curious. Help me out. I'm trying to help me help you. Manuel says, food not being as ready that happens every day at the chicken spot. Okay, it ain't McDonald's. We cooking real chicken. That takes time. Dude thought it was Burger King. Have it your way. Yeah, but my point is that it's still your job to have chicken ready when the person comes up to buy it. Maybe I need an extra. Maybe it's not your fault personally. Maybe the people that run the establishment don't have enough ovens or fryers. Maybe they don't have enough deep fryers. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not saying you're the problem personally. He probably was being a spoiled brat. He probably was throwing a tantrum. Agreeing with you. I'm not even arguing any of those points. So good brother Steve said, problems of the planet is one thing, but issues that are specific to our community is not something they will put money. I'm talking only about issues that's specific to our community, by the way. Those are the only things I'm personally talking about. When I say that these celebrities are showing up to rallies, obviously the only thing we're really having rallies about is issues with our community, right? So that's literally what I'm talking about. Issues with the black community, issues that are happening inside of our culture. So they're showing up verbally, pardon me, they're showing up verbally because we've heard them speak on these matters. They're showing up on the internet, social media, because they're posting about these matters. And they're also showing up to actual rallies and actual marches. So my question to you is, what support are you talking about? Are you going to keep trying to go around what you're saying? Because you're just, at this point, you're just reiterating the same thing that you've been saying before. I read the whole comment. Problems of the planet is one thing, but issues that are specific to our community is not something that will put money in to help us solve because it will offend their white counterparts. Okay, so what are they supposed to do? Because they're literally all over social media talking about the issues of our community. Just so we can be clear. Money talks, bullshit walks. Do you get what I'm saying, Aziz? Dude want to pocket watch niggas. When I call him out about pocket watching, I'm going to call the drops right now. Hold on. When I call him out about pocket watching, he want to pretend he's not pocket watching. I think he should just lean into it. Yes. I'm saying, when the fuck are these celebrities are going to financially help us get shit moving? You're a whole adult, right? Say what the fuck you mean. Don't come in here to try to have a conversation with me and you're not going to leave. Say what the fuck you mean. Yeah, I'm going to leave good brother Steve alone. You're right. These dudes ain't even doing drops. And they want me to give them all of my attention. You 100% right. He's not even doing a drop. And you want me to give him all of my attention. Fuck out of here. You 100% right. Shout out to Lex Luger with the $10 drop. He says, still celebrating my birthday. Henny on deck. Salute. Salute. Happy birthday to the brother Lex Luger. Happy belated. Aziz says, I get what you're saying. Yeah, dude want to come in here and have a conversation, but he don't want to be honest about the conversation he want to have. But he want to have a conversation with me. But he don't want to be honest about the conversation he want to have. But he wants to have a conversation with me. But he don't want to be honest about it. Feel me? I don't know why you would think my son, Casanova, or China Mac is rich. Okay? I'm just leaving all of you guys alone because this dude is right. These guys are coming in here trying to have a whole argument with me, and they're not even doing drops. You 100% right. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. James S. used to say the same thing all the time. Shout out to James S. Miss you guys. Lex Luger pulls up into the saloons. Lex Luger, so I'm going to tell you the problem I have with what good brother Steve is doing in 2 seconds. Lex Luger pulls up into the saloons. He's standing out on like, the saloon has like a porch area deck with a the balcony right over it. He's right before you get onto the porch deck. He's holding his horse like this. He doesn't even have a horse this time. He has a whole donkey. He holding his donkey like this. Got his donkey in the torture rack. Lex Luger's trying to come through the door like this with the donkey on his back. He got the donkey in the torture rack. He's trying to ease through the door like this. Bartender stops him. The bouncer stops him. The bartender starts yelling from behind the bar, "Get that shit out of here! We is not." And then the bartender has an idea. He says, "Hold on, I have an idea." Bartender grabs some bags, goes over to the ass of the donkey, opens the bag up like this, and he says, "Torture rack him." Lex Luger torture racks the donkey. Some of the shit comes out into the bag. He closes the bag up. He gets another bag. Lex Luger torture racks the next donkey. Some of the shit comes out of the bag. He closes that bag up. Some of the shit comes out the donkey ass. He catches in the bag. He puts the bag to the side. So that's what Lex Luger and the bartender is doing right now. They're getting them donkey bags ready. Shout out to Lex Luger pulling up to the saloons. I'll go back and forth and see what the fuck that guy was talking about in a minute. Shout out to him. Shout out to NetStars Live. He says, 2 sarsaparillas, please. NetStars Live pulls up into the saloons. When NetStars Live pulls up into the saloons, what he went and did, listen. What NetStars Live went and did was, right? He went and got glass made that were a lot of different colors, right? So then when he got the glass made, it's like it's like a bulb, right? It's one bulb, but it's like got different glass with different colors in it, and it spins. And then what he did was it spins like he got a crank thing, and when you crank the thing, it like spins, right? And then he has a candle on the inside of that thing. So when he walks into the saloon, he got the shit on top of his hat. So when he walks into the saloon, it's like a disco ball. So it looks like the whole entire saloon like got a disco ball thing going on top of it, because he got the shit on his hat. He's walking in, hey, he's walking in, he's partying, he's doing the moves for the ladies. Yeah, party. He walks up to the bartender. The bartender says, "I heard you needed them sarsaparillas ready on the doubles." The bartender hands him one sarsaparilla. He throws it back. Bartender hands him another sarsaparilla. He throws it back. Bartender says, "You know what, NetStars Live, we fucks with you." He hands him another sarsaparilla. He throws it back. Shout out to NetStars Live pulling up to the saloons for them sarsaparillas. Bringing the whole parties with him. Shout out to Oldman Brown with the $8 drop. If it was $2 more, I would get up and give the entrance. Only entrances that are given are $10 and more. So we're going to do it from the same position. Oldman Brown pulls up into the saloon. As she comes in, you can hear a hint of lavender. Smell a hint of lavender. Because as she walked through the door, there was a draft that blew in the whole entire saloon. The whole smell of the entire saloon turned into like a lavender. Everybody calms down and just turns. As she just floats from the front door of the saloon to the bar. It looks like she's moving effortlessly. She gets to the bartender. She says, "Can I have a sarsaparilla?" Bartender says, "Fine, lady. You can have whatever you want." Twice. Shout out to Almond Brown pulling up to the saloons. Hold on. Let me see what this guy was saying. Somebody got him in trouble. Nobody was trying to block you. I don't even know what happened. Oh, he just started insulting me. Shout out to him. Look, I'm going to explain something to y'all real quick, right? He wanted to have a discussion about why these guys aren't giving money, right? He wanted to talk about these dudes' pockets. I don't even have a problem with him talking about these dudes' pockets. The problem was he ain't want to be honest about it. If you want to come up here and say, "Yo, look, these rappers, they got money. These celebrities, they got money. They need to put some of their money behind our black community." If he would have said that, I agree. But you see, he didn't have the cojones to step out on that line. Because he didn't want to be honest. He wanted to have a dishonest conversation so he could switch up where he wanted to go throughout the whole entire conversation so he could never be wrong. He didn't want to have to stand on anything. You understand? Do I think that these individuals who are millionaires should lend some of their monies, effort, and time towards fixing some of the problems of our community that they at one time belonged to directly? Absolutely. But you see, I'm man enough to say that. So good brother Steve, who this is your position, something you care about, but you wasn't even man enough to say it, homie. You should have just said it. That would have been a pretty decent conversation. You didn't want to say it. You just wanted to assume that if you said it, I was going to attack you for it. And I wasn't, because I actually shared the same fucking opinion. But, you know, you didn't want to have a conversation with me about it. So don't come in here and try to have a conversation with me about it later. You're not kicked. Somebody put you on the timeout for talking crazy. Come on, man. Man up, homie. What the fuck? Man up. It's just a fucking chat room. Niggas is weird, yo. For real, for real. Like that. Y'all don't think that's weird? Like, y'all don't think that's weirdo shit? That nigga weird as fuck. He just didn't want to be honest. I keep trying to tell you, people talk to me weird. People just didn't want to be honest. All he had to do was be honest. I agree. I personally think that. Look, he's still in here trying to assault me. Why? That's why I got whatever. I tell you what, I'm going to put you on. I'm just going to kick you because you don't want to be here. So, there you go. I don't understand these people. Now, I just want to just point something out and then we're going to move on. Please stop saying that I kick people because I kick them because of their opinion. That's not why I kick people. Okay? This is the best example. This is one of the best examples ever. I kick people because when I don't change my opinion, they insult me. I think I handled his whole entire situation well. When I don't change my opinion, they insult me. So I just kick them. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. That's why whenever anybody believes the weirdo shit, I just be like, there's nothing I can do about that. They tricked you. They smarter than you. They're smarter than you. They tricked you. I mean, every time I hear somebody say that, that's the first thing that come to my mind. The trolls are smarter than you. You fell for the okie doke. The video started 1 hour and 32 minutes ago. If you wanted to hear what us talk about the whole 6ix9ine situation, you're gonna have to scroll back to the beginning of the video. We've talked about a couple of different things since then. What up, DeAndre Willis Sr.? He says late to the party. What up, Fee and chilling? What up, Aziz? He said now Steve throwing crap because he know he outed. These people are weirdos, yo. I don't know what to tell you. The people are weirdos, man. I don't know what to tell you. And the wildest thing is, I literally share the same event. I literally share the same opinion. You understand what I'm saying? I keep trying to tell you, it don't matter what my opinion is. I keep trying to tell y'all, my opinion don't matter. I literally just sat here and told y'all, I share the same opinion. My opinion don't matter. You understand what I'm saying? My whole thing is, don't come in here and watch a nigga pocket. You understand what I'm not about that pocket watching shit in the first place. But I do think that in order for us to get some things done, we're going to need financing and financial backing. And, you know, it would be cool if some of these celebrities would step up. But that's not their obligation. They're not obligated. It would be cool if they did, but they're not obligated. And I'm not going to have a conversation like they're obligated just because they have money, because they're not. So I can't allow for the individual to get me into the conversation of the pocket watching. You understand what I'm saying? Can't allow that. Just to be fair. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. Dog Soldier already in the saloon. He see Lex Luger doing the torture rack to the horse, and then the bartender getting the shit out of the horse ass and putting it in the bag. Dog Soldier goes over to the saloon to the bartender. He says, "Hey, I thought y'all used my donkey bags." Bartender says, "Hey, look, man, we need all of the donkey bags we could get." He He says, I tell you what, dog soldier, this is what we're gonna do for you because we loves you. And we loves when you come through. And your particular dookie bags is better than these dookie bags because your dookie bags go splat. When these pieces of shit hit people in this bag, we gotta set these bags on fire. Your bags we don't gotta set on fire. They gonna be dangerous either way. Dog soldier says, I appreciate that. Bartender says, I tell you what, we're gonna get you a nice juicy steak over there to your tapers. Shout out to Dog Soldier. We sent them over a steak and a nice bottle of wine. A nice glass of wine, not a whole bottle. That shit's expensive. Wait, is today Friday? Oh shit. Okay. Dog Soldier's already in the saloon and he didn't do nothing specific. So that's the only reason why I didn't stand up. Also, like I told you, I've been working out lately, getting my basketball skills right, getting back on point with my hand, doing all that other shit. My legs is killing me tonight. I want to apologize. What up, Pico Slim? I'm sorry I didn't get notifications. Turn your notifications off and then back on again. That might help. Also, go back to as many videos as possible. Hit the like button. That'll help. That also helps. Also, when y'all come in here during the live shows, the reason why y'all get notifications for lives more than you get notifications for regular videos, the reason I believe is because a lot of y'all hit more the like button more during lives than during regular videos. So you gotta hit the like button a lot for the lives, and you're gonna get the live notifications. And if you hit the like button a lot for the regular videos, you get the notifications for the regular videos more. But also, you might have to just reset your notifications, turn them off and then back on again. It could just be that simple. Just so we can be clear. And I got a lot of content we got to drop on. I got to drop this weekend on Instagram. We was in the studio the other day with Freeway and with Beanie Siegel. I got a lot of those pictures that we got to release. I got a lot of video we got to release on that too. So we're gonna probably be dropping a lot of some video and stuff like that on that this weekend. Anyway, so what's up? Anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm good. I'm not in no rush. Not going nowhere. Almond Brown said $2 more to make it tick, boo. Appreciate you, Almond Brown. Almond Brown. She came in the saloon. She was looking just so sexy. The bartender says, "Look, young lady. That type of fine, we need you to go upstairs in the lounge and just hang out for a little while. Because that's the type of fines that we need around here." The bartender reaches out, touches her hand, and he hands her a rose. And he said, "Those are the stairs. They expecting you." Almond Brown turns around. He hands her a bottle. First he hands her a bottle of champagne. And she turns around and she walks upstairs to the lounge to go get a mani-pedi. And I guess, whatever else the women's get. Massage. Shout out to Almond Brown. Let's drop some frost in the chat. Hell yeah. Shout out to Foot in the Ass. Oh, we ain't talking about Fredo Bang yet. Alright, come on, let's talk about Fredo Bang's situation. I'm gonna tell you the funniest shit. Next time she better drop it as a whole 10. If you drop it as a 7 and a 3, as a 10 and a 2, as a 9 and a 1, if you drop it as anything other than a whole 10, I will do it from the seat. If you drop it as $9.98, I'm doing it from the seat. If you drop it for $9.99, I'm gonna stand up. I'm just so stupid. Y'all don't understand, man. Like, I'm just so stupid. I just really enjoy life, for real. Like when I enjoy life, I'm enjoying life, for real. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Like when I'm really enjoying. Like I'm one of those people that I could just, nah, you good, oh man, what the fuck are you talking about? You good? You know I love having you here. I'm very happy to see you. I promise, the next time you do a drop, if it's $10, I'm gonna give you an extremely creative, dope entry. How about that? Let's have this communication about Fredo Bang real quick. Let's get out of here. Let's get this over with this Fredo Bang situation. Check this out. I want to be clear on something. Murder Murphy did get locked up. They got arrested. They might be out on bond already. I'm not 100% sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're already out on bond. His bond was only like $7,500, so he might be out on bond currently. I'm not sure if they're gonna have to have them extradited all the way back to New York before the bond could be paid for, but they probably he probably already just paid for the bond. I think it was only like $7,500. They got that shit falling out their fucking pockets, man. The fuck. They got $7,500. That's not an issue. Shout out to Miss Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $10 drop. He says, Mrs. Foots, all of the Foots. That, and you know why they did that? Because Foot in the Ass Entertainment was in here trying to get me to stand up for the last couple of minutes, and then all of a sudden his wife does a $10 drop. This is not a coincidence. This rat bastard. This is not Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainment. You are a saint. I'm talking about Foot in the Ass Entertainment, the rat bastard. Anyway, Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainment comes into the saloons. As she walks into the saloons, you can just feel the vibrations change. Everybody's feels a little bit more upbeat. When she comes in, she has on these special spurs on her shoes, right? She has on spurs. The spurs are encrusted with diamonds on the ends of them. So as she walks, it has a different. It doesn't necessarily sound like meta hitting against meta. It sounds kind of like diamonds hitting against diamonds. And as she walks, it's clanging. She's holding her dress up like this so you can see the front of her boots. She got the Gucci's on. She got on the Gucci. The Gucci cowboy boots. Female version. She's walking in. She has on all of the great looks. She's going like that. When she goes like that with her hips as she walks, the lights flicker on that side of the room. And she goes like that. The light flickers on that side of the room. It's like her hips is controlling the magnetism in the whole entire room, the electromagnetism. And that is affecting the oxygen in the room, which is in turn affecting the fire in the room, which is causing for all of the candles to have this flicker every single time her hips sway from one side to the others. She walks up to the bartender. The bartender says, "He's here." He's upstairs. And he told me when you get here, bartender pulls out 2 bottles of champagne. He said he told me to give you these and to send you up. Shout out to Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainment. Going upstairs to see Mr. Foot in the Ass Entertainment, who's in the lounge with the ladies. Rat bastard. Rat bastard. Don't ever do that stupid shit. No, that's why. I know that's why that happened. You can't tell me. I know that's why that happened. Rat bastard. Anyway, he said a man was from Hogwarts. Where did that come from? Oh man. Fredo Bang situation real quick. I want to say something, and I just want to be clear on this. I understand rappers need street cred, so they have to have a proximity to a gang. I get this. But rappers being involved with street life is causing for people in the street. Okay, this is the best example I can give. Listen. You ever heard if you have too much money, sometimes too much money could be bad? Like you'll have somebody who has a drug problem, and the more money you give them, the more drugs they use. So if they have too much money, they probably gonna OD. You understand what I'm saying? It's not funny, but that could be kind of what the situation is with these rappers and gangs nowadays. These rappers, these gangs are now being so financially supported by these rappers that they're going out there and they're creating crimes that they might not have been able to create if not having the financial backing that they have now. So they're committing worse crimes and more crimes in what up, Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainment? She says hit that like button. So they creating worse crimes and more crimes, and they creating situations where the police have to move on them. You understand what I'm saying? So once again, I don't know. I've been saying this for quite some time. These rappers and these gangs, y'all have to keep a certain amount of distance from each other, or you are bad for each other. I don't know no other way to say that. And I think that that's basically what's happening to a lot of the rappers, especially down in Florida. I think in Florida it's just really bad. I think in LA they're the best with it is probably LA. Like you rarely ever hear about situations transpiring in LA, like with the rest of the countries with these rappers and these gangs. I think LA does it the best. Something happened with Blueface in the fight. Hold on. Oh, so that fight was today. I saw Blueface doing some stuff. So that fight was today. So hold on. Let's go look. Wow, Moneybagg Yo got that shit lit right now. That shit is crazy. Fan runs into the ring to fight Blueface after he beat his opponent. Okay, so Blueface just beat the guy and then the fan ran in the ring. Shout out to Blueface for getting the win. Yeah, so during the Blueface fight, apparently what happened was somebody ran in there on the ring after the Blueface fight happened, wanted to fight Blueface. I don't know, people be capping. Once again, I tried to tell you, I think Blueface an athlete. I think any of y'all trying to run down on him, it might not be to your best interest. Athletes, you see, I'm going to explain something to y'all. Athletes don't need to know how to fight the appropriate way. Niggas is already athletes. If you give me a athlete and a bodybuilder, depending on what the athlete's sport is, I'm probably going to take the athlete all day. If you just give me a real big, strong guy and you give me an athlete, I'm probably going to take the athlete all day, depending on the sport. Just so we could be clear. I'm probably going to take the athlete. That's just me, though. Anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to let y'all go enjoy the rest of your nights. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about? I mean, it's Friday. We could just chill. I don't know what y'all trying to do. Y'all might be trying to get to something else. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm going to ask you again before we get to the buddy. Oh, Blueface is swinging on the fan. The fan hopped in the ring. Blueface swinging on the fan. And these niggas is not boxing. This was like some kind of street brawl fighting shit. Yeah, fuck that. Nah, Blueface is ready for all the fucking smoke. Let's go. And then they got some more people fighting. That's crazy. I think they said this is prison in Denmark. I think this is prison in Denmark. If that is that prison in, is that really prison in Denmark? That can't be. This can't be real. Yeah, I'm here for all of the prison in Denmark. If I go to jail for anything and they be like, we're gonna give you some time, and be like, gonna be in Denmark. Can we have a prisoner exchange program? Send me to Denmark and send some of they guys over here. Can we have a prisoner exchange program? I'm looking at the situation here. So there was a fight situation. Shout outs to the Blueface. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you. Very few things in the world like I'm not gonna get into it. Shout out to Blueface though. That's a fact. Anyway, we gonna get up out of here. Let me call out these drops real quick. I'm gonna let all of yous goes. Yeah, I wanna get, if I gotta go to jail, I wanna know if we can get a prisoner exchange program popping with Denmark. I wanna be, you know what? I don't wanna make any other prisoners be subjugated to whatever type of abuses Denmark will be putting on to the American exchange prisoners. So I'll be the first person, if I was a prisoner, to then say, let me be a part of this particular situation. Motherfuckers go to Denmark, commit a crime and shit. Like, give me 20 years. You're already 60. Like, give me 20 years. They'll be like, why are you doing that? Like, I lost all of my shit in America. I lost everything in America, so I came here, committed crimes. I'm here, now I'm here. Shout out to Denmark. Anyway, let's go to these drops real quick. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $10 drop. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. Shout out to Lex Luger with the $10 drop. Shout out to Nestars Live with the $10 drop. Shout out to Armin Brown with the $8 drop. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. Shout out to Armin Brown with the $2 drop. Shout out to Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $10 drop. And shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $20 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Hold on, I think Foot in the Ass Entertainment did 2 drops. Can't be wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. Not always 100% right. No, I was right that time though. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. I expect the show in the morning, so we're gonna be doing the show in the morning. I expect 2 shows tomorrow. I expect 2 shows tomorrow, so we're gonna keep with the 2-show thing. I've also changed up my regular routine during the day. I'm changing my routine. That's gonna hopefully allow me to be a little bit more productive and get a little bit more things out, instead of having to do one thing on one day and on another day do a different thing, and then on another day do a different thing. I'm trying to figure out how to do all things every day. So with that being said, likes. Oh, if you got anybody still in your household awake, give them a hug, tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they still here. Also, water. We want to drink water. Water is very important. So when we wake up in the morning, one of the first things we want to put in our body is that good old H2O. Not all water is the same, so we want to get water with an alkaline content to it, just so we can be clear. With that being said, I love y'all. Please, everybody, have a good night. Like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Boomers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out. Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama waiting. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. He got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. The conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? I unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold goats over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags.